Alright, hi guys and welcome to Creepypasta Stories and Info. Today, we will be talking about the Tails Doll Curse, and the Tails Doll Curse Creepypasta isn't actually from the Creepypasta Wiki. Let me just go to the page real quick. It's on Urban Legends Online, and let's just have if you already know about the Tails Doll Curse, you might go, oh yeah, it's the dude that, Tails Doll gets killed, blah blah blah. There are actually a lot of versions, apparently. I don't want to look at the virgins. Other virgins? Yes, I don't want to look at the other virgins. So, ever played Sonic R? Possibly a small percent of you have heard of the Tails Doll. Here is one of the stories I have heard from my close friend. A man came home from work with a gift for his son. He had picked up a new video game for him, Sonic R. It was a racing game, and when he gave his son the gift, he was so excited to get it and play it right away. That night he played the game with his son and they had a great time. A couple of days later, the boy was almost finished with the game. His dad was there in his room when he beat the last boss, and he roared in excitement when he finally did it. He smiled and asked him how he liked the game as he watched the credit screen. What's that? He asked the boy when the Tails Doll appeared on the screen. The boy said it was the Tails Doll. That was all he knew. He told his son it was time for bed. During the night, the curious father went into the boy's room and turned on the TV very quietly to play the game for a while himself. He noticed that he now had the option to play as Tails Doll. He chose him to tag up with some of the gang. The game was fun until he tagged him up with Sonic. The screen went black and the game system shut itself down. The man decided it was time for him to go to sleep since he had work in the morning, so he grabbed out his son's room and went to lay in bed with his wife. Around 2 a.m. he woke up when he heard thumps on his door. He assumed it was his son getting up to ask him to get something. He told the boy to go back to bed. Let's leave it at that. The thumping kept happening, and at one point he noticed a little shadow coming from under the door. Tails kept popping into his head. He got out of bed and slowly opened the door. Then he heard someone say this very softly, "You're coming with me forever." It was a doll. An evil, blood-covered, possessed little doll. It was the doll from the game. It had to be. So, kind of a weird pasta. Not exactly a pasta, it's a bit of a story, but there are so many versions, apparently. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee first. I have too many coffee mugs. Love me some coffee, though. Once upon a time, there was a little virgin. I hope he was, because it was a little boy, who lived in California and loved to play the Sonic R video game on the Sega Saturn console. Apparently, the video game was cursed. He had unlocked Tails Doll in the game. He played his game mode called Tag Race and used the Tails Doll to tag Tails, Metal Sonic, Metal Knuckles, and Super Sonic. That night his TV froze and he saw Tails Doll on the screen going back and forth. He jumped out and killed the poor little kid. At that moment, the air conditioner went off. So, yeah. How to do the Tails Doll Curse. Go in the bathroom and turn off the lights, go to YouTube and view Can You Feel the Sunshine Backwards, then Living in the City Backwards. There will be a red light in the mirror. Probably. Anyway. The Tails Doll is real. Meh. Another version. This doll is no ordinary doll. This doll is pure evil. People make videos about it, Wikipedia and other stuff. The Tails Doll. To summon him, you must play the Sonic R game, 100% completed. Play as the Tails Doll and play Tag Mode. While playing Tag Mode, you will see Super Sonic. When you tag him, something strange will happen. The screen will change to a picture of the Tails Doll. You will see him standing on a red checkered floor. You might be hearing a song called Can You Feel the Sunshine? If you see a red light, don't go near it. If the Tails Doll, it might kill you, or it will give you a curse. It will give bad luck. Another version! Whee! On my 7th birthday, I got Sonic Gems Collection, with which included you stupid potato, included Sonic R. I loved that game until I was playing as Toadstool in the tag 4 characters mode, and the screen went black when I tagged Supersonic. I thought it was just a glitch from all the scratches on the disc, so I shut the game off and cleaned off the disc and put it away. The next day I tried again, and this time a picture of the Toadstool popped up, with him floating above some red checkered tile, with "Can You Feel the Sunshine" playing. I was wrong spelling of creeped out at that point, so I turned off the game and went back to bed. The next morning I hopped into Google and looked up strange glitches on Sonic R, and the story of the Toadstool curse came up. The glitches matched up perfectly with the curse. I now knew what was going on. I also looked at ways of summoning him and found out the following. Go into the bathroom after 11 PM and turn out the lights. Play "Can You Feel the Sunshine" in reverse, then "Living in the City" also in reverse. Wait 5 minutes. If you did it right, a red diamond will appear in the mirror. I took my recorder and recorded the songs I needed for the night to come. I also played Sonic R until about 10:30, so I could watch the time. 11 o'clock finally came. I played the song and waited 5 minutes, and surely enough, there he was. I was stunned to see him. He sat there by my head, staring right into my eyes, motionless. I slowly reached out to touch his ear, and he quickly smacked my hand away and let his red gem illuminate his face. His bloody face shan't be forgotten. Then he whispered in my ear, "Can you feel the sunshine?" I can't. Ever. And just as suddenly as he came, the doll was gone. So yeah, I'm just suddenly scanning the room for red lights now. So yeah, it's a really interesting concept. I have played Tails R. I have tagged Supersonic with Tails Doll. Nothing happened. It's a myth, I guess. I guess you could say it was I guess I could have put this on Creepy Gaming Easter eggs, but no, it's not really an Easter egg because, I mean, yeah, it's also a Creepypasta and it's a relatively famous one. It's actually more of a gaming pasta. I did swear I wouldn't do any gaming pastas, but I think that all went down the shitter. Now, here's the deal. Here's the deal though. No. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a wonderful audience. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right in its face or something. It really helps me out a lot. And it also makes me feel like, you know, you enjoy watching, because if you have enjoyed watching, then that is just a plus, isn't it? I mean, I enjoy making these videos, and I enjoy noticing that you guys are watching the videos and that I'm not just a complete and utter retard. So, thanks for watching. Yeah. So, what are you still doing here? Oh, right, I forgot. This is Nova Parrot, signing off.